In this video, we're going to be looking at using the videos feature and adding that to our application. And we're specifically going to be looking at the YouTube part of this tutorial. So the first thing to note is that in order to use this feature for the purposes of adding YouTube video content or a YouTube video gallery to your app, you will need a YouTube API key provided by Google. And it's not just for this feature. If you use the videos block on a custom page, you will also need to use the YouTube API key in order for it to be able to search the YouTube system for the video or for the channel or the information that you're looking for. Okay, so let's add this to our application to begin with. So we're going to go to the Media tab, then we're going to go to Videos and click the plus symbol to add that to our app. And now that that feature has been added, we can see here that we have the ability to add content. So let's click the plus symbol to expose the menu beneath. And here we can see we can add YouTube, a podcast, or a Vimeo video. So for this example, we're going to use the YouTube option. So hover over and click on that. And here we can see the search parameters that we're able to use. So first of all, we're able to give the gallery a name. So we can just call this whatever we want it to display in app. So I'm going to call this one Gallery A. And then for the search here, this is the parameter that we're going to use to perform the actual search. Okay, so if we hover over the type option here, we can see we've got three options. We've got channel, we've got search, and we have user. Okay, so those are the three terms that you're able to search for, and depending on what content you want to display in the app will decide or will determine which option you're going to choose. So in this example, we're going to use channel because I'm going to look to use a specific channel that I want to populate this app with a video gallery from. So I want to put in this parameter section here, the actual channel ID. So you might be able to find this based on going to a specific user and opening up their YouTube channel section, but essentially you need the actual channel ID from the settings panel of that YouTube user's account. So if I flick over to the YouTube section here, and in the top corner, if you select the menu option, the little hamburger in the top left, and scroll down until you find settings at the bottom, and then in here, we want to go down to the advanced settings. And then from here, we can see that we have a user ID and we have a channel ID. Now for this one, we want to make sure that we use the channel ID, and some user IDs won't provide the necessary details if they are a full YouTube channel. So in most cases, to show the content of a very specific channel, you will want to use the channel ID in most circumstances. So if we click the copy button here, that's going to copy the ID to my clipboard. And if I go back to the app builder, and then in the parameter box here, I'm going to paste that channel ID and then select the OK button. So once that refreshes, what we need to do is click the update and preview button that is beneath the preview device here on the right hand side. And then that's going to load in the content from this specific YouTube channel. Okay, so that's it in terms of how easy it is to import the content from a channel in here. There are no controls in terms of determining a specific playlist. What this does is it imports the content from the actual channel, and it will sort it by the date that the content was added as a newest item at the top, and as new items are added to the YouTube channel, this will automatically update and bring in the latest content at the top, and the older content will be lower down on this page. Okay, so as I said, if you're looking to use this as a feature, you will need to get a YouTube API key, and you place that YouTube API key under the settings option, and then inside of API keys, and on there will be an option for YouTube. And we've got a link just below on this tutorial where it'll show you how to get the API key itself, which will be this tutorial in our documentation site here. And there's a full walkthrough of how you go about creating a new project inside a Google Developer Console, and right the way through to obtaining the actual Google API key that is required for the YouTube data feed. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in another soon.